Hello folks, welcome back to Kernock EXP and welcome back to the old manor house. Now we did come here some time ago, but it's probably 2 years ago. It's right there, so we're going to have a real good look today, and there's some outbuildings as well. So come on, let's go! Here's about that, folks. I didn't manage to get in here last time. The main bit, that is. We got into part of it, but not the main bit. So, just going to get a torch a minute. Hell of a trek to get to here. Bear with me, folks. Okay, so we're back. So we've got our torch. So this is extremely well in on private land, and it's owned by a big country estate house, and I think this was probably the original manor house, but we can get into part of it now, and then we'll have a little look and see if we can get into the other part. So let's go, folks. There we are, we're in part of it anyway. So we've got like a, that's for doing your clothes or whatever. And you've got up here that another room up there, I can't get up there. And you've got this room here, which is clearly not being touched for God knows how long. And then through here, look at that. So we couldn't get in there last time, but we are going to try later on, folks. Really old gas cooker. And we've got this lovely, really old fireplace there. God knows how old that is. It's probably Victorian. So, pretty sure this house has been played about with quite a bit. See the old wallpaper. Got a window in there, folks. Look at that. I never noticed that last time. That's cute, isn't it? See the glass of that? That's really old. And we've got this little cubby hole here. God knows what that's for. We've got another one here. I never noticed that last time. What have we got in here? Not much, yeah? Oh, it's caved in a bit there. So it looks like this has been altered. The thing is, that plaster there, that does look really old. But if you look at the bricks, they don't look very old, do they? Bit of a weird one, that. So, then we've got the beams up there, that lovely old, reminds me of my grand's bedroom years ago. They had a slope like that. I do recall that. So we've got a door here. I don't know what the door reveals. Oh, it's a little cupboard. That's interesting, isn't it? So I think what we'll do is we'll put you people up there for a minute. Just gonna get a Kerno sticker. Just to mark that we've been here. There we go. So there's a load of bees in here last time. So this was probably the scullery where they kept the meat. It certainly does look like that, doesn't it, folks? Got another door there. Don't really know. Oh, it's just another little room. Oh fuck! Cracked my head then. Didn't want to do that. Right, okay, so we're back out. So we've got outbuildings over there to look at. I think what we'll do now is we'll try and have a look at the bit that I couldn't get into last time for whatever reason. There's a room there. Right, we couldn't get in here last time. It's clearly locked. Right, so if you know where we are, hunt the sticker, folks. Hunt the sticker. Right, we've got to watch out for people along this bit. More than likely secure. Really old. Chances of getting nabbed right now are fairly high. No, we're not getting in there. It's locked. What a bastard. We're not getting in there either. Right, over to the barn, folks. Right, well, welcome back. This is the barn now. Lovely cobbled floor, folks. Look at that. That could tell a few tales. It's a lovely old style window. Now, obviously these doors are not very old, are they? They're fairly modern. So, I've heard vehicles in the distance, folks, but I think that is probably quarter of a mile away. There we are. I can't really get over there, unfortunately, but there is another barn round to the left that I know is there, so we'll go and have a look at that. There we go. Look at that, folks. Magic, isn't it? There's a pheasant there, look. So it looks like they've moved some material from here at some stage. I think I did get in this barn last time. There was some little golden gems in here, if I remember rightly. There's a bit of wood here now. So, in the window here there were some really old artifacts. I don't know if I can... Oh, looks like they've moved them. Yeah, that's a shame. Look at that, that's old. Oh, these timbers are actually right, I can see why I've saved them. Look at that window, folks. That's very, very old indeed. Right, well, I'm not really sure how much more I can view now, so I can't really get down there anymore, it's overgrown. So I think what we'll do is we'll I thought I heard a vehicle then. A little bit jumpy, folks. Sorry about the wind noise. Oh, I got a piggy over there. Right, so I think we're going to need to backtrack a little bit because we can't get into the bit on the left because it's all secure. We don't break in, folks. This is one thing I'm very hot on. Whatever we do, we don't break an entry. Just don't do it. What have we got in here? Is that probably a shit house? No, just a store. Right, so we're obviously this bit here is accessible, but I suppose they left that open for a bat roost probably. I don't really know. Anyway, I think it's time to backtrack now before we get caught, because I'm pretty sure that these people don't like trespassers, but we know the law, folks, so it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. So I will give this pinpointer to the crew and Ghost Adventures of Cornwall and a couple others, but because it's a bit of a high risk one, I'm not giving this to everyone, folks. So see you back at the barn. Okay, welcome back. So we're leaving now. We're going back the way we came because you've got to be a bit careful here because it's a very high risk area. Don't really want to get nabbed because I want to go back again, because we all know the law, folks. That is, if you get spotted by the landowner and they ask you to leave, you can't come back. So I'm doing my utmost to not get spotted by the landowner, because we do want to come back with the crew and some other people. So this one, as I said, is a very high risk. The people that own this do not like anybody coming on their land. I know that. And so yeah, that's why we're in stealth mode pretty much. Well, I'm going to get a ghillie suit soon, folks. If you don't know what one of those are, it's basically it's like a netting, and it's covered in like leaves and bushes and that, and it basically blends you in. So my mate David said about it, and I totally agree with what he said, because like I know I've got my camo jacket on and my camo hat, but I'm not really blending as well as I would have liked, you know. But obviously I'm not going to wear like orange or red or anything like that. But yeah, so later on we will be getting a ghillie suit, and then places like this where we do need to be blended in, we will be blended in, you know. So it looks to me like the house that we just looked at has been abandoned for well over 30 years, without shadow of doubt, probably even 40 years, because of the condition of it. Obviously we didn't get into the bit that we wanted to get into because it is locked. Now, as I said earlier, my policy is not to break in anywhere. We do not break in anything, we don't break anything like that. If it's locked, we don't go in, simple as that. But if it's open like part of it was, which it has been for a long time, because the last time we came here, like I said earlier, is 2 years ago, so it's quite a long time really, isn't it? We've learnt quite a bit since then, and we've got better at what we do now, so that's really good. So we've got another Boblov camera coming in the post. It's a little bit better than the one that we're using. It's got a 3000 milliamp hour battery. This one's bloody good, but this new one should be even better, because the one that I bought recently, the other new one, is kaput. It's knackered. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, look, a frog. Oh, see that? Did you see that little frog then? Yeah, so they do a lot of things here for nature and what have you, which is good, but you know, I'm not going to say too much about the estate because I don't want everyone to know exactly where we are. But if I've given you the link, then obviously you are trusted. So yeah, they are harvesting deer around here, so got to be a bit careful. So we need to get the hell out of it now, to be honest. So we're going down here. We'll finish the video just down here, folks. Let's hope we don't get caught on this late time. I think there was a house here at one time, or an old mill. You can see it, can't you? There's a wall there, something there. Right, so we're getting close to where we gained access on site. You can see that some traffic has been up and down on here fairly recently, so we're not hanging about, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Saturday we're off with Two Wheel Exploration. Saturday night we're off with a member of the crew ghost hunting. We might bump into someone else we know. So hope you enjoyed this one. You know what you got to do if you're new. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on Saturday. Cheers and go.